Podcast title The Rise of Gig Workers Challenges and Opportunities. Host name S.K. Bharadwaj. Author name Madhu Babu Chikile, sociologist. Hello and welcome to another episode of In My View Opinion Matters on Dravidian News TV. I am your host S.K. Bharadwaj and today we are diving deep into the world of gig workers and the gig economy. We will explore its significance, the challenges faced by gig workers, and potential solutions. This episode is based on an insightful article by sociologist Madhu Babu Chikile discussing the rise of gig work and its place in the modern workforce. Joining me for today's discussion is Madhu Babu Chikile, who will provide expert analysis on the social implications of the gig economy. Let's begin by understanding what the gig economy is. The gig economy refers to a labor market dominated by short-term contracts, freelance work, and temporary jobs as opposed to permanent full-time positions. Think about it. We all have interacted with gig workers, whether it's the Uber drivers getting us to our destinations, the Swiggy delivery person bringing our lunch, or the freelancers we hire to design websites or write content. All of these workers are part of the rapidly growing gig economy. In today's episode, we are breaking down gig workers into several categories. These include drivers from platforms like Uber and Ola, delivery personnel from services like Zomato and Swiggy, and warehouse workers from companies like Amazon. These gig workers rely heavily on technology and mobile apps to do their jobs. This group includes writers, graphic designers, web developers, and content creators. They work independently, often without any long-term commitment to a single employer. This includes professionals like carpenters, electricians, and plumbers who offer their services on demand through online platforms. Now let's look at why gig workers are becoming increasingly important in today's economy. Gig workers have the freedom to choose their working hours. This flexibility is one of the main reasons why many prefer gig jobs over traditional employment. The rise of mobile apps and digital platforms has made it easier for people to connect with gig workers, making their work more accessible and widespread. The gig economy has created millions of new jobs across various sectors. For many, it has provided an alternative to traditional employment, offering income opportunities for those who may otherwise struggle to find a stable job. However, gig workers face several challenges and their working conditions need attention. Unlike traditional employees, gig workers don't have job security. Their employment is often unstable and they have no guarantee of consistent income. Most gig workers do not have access to benefits like health insurance, retirement savings, or paid leave. This is a major issue, especially when they face health problems or aging. Many gig workers often struggle to get fair wages and benefits, with fluctuating pay structures, sometimes based on incentives or per task rates. Gig workers are often underpaid for the time and effort they invest. In India, the gig economy has seen rapid growth with the rise of food delivery services, ride sharing platforms, and e-commerce. Millions of gig workers are playing an essential role in the economy, but these workers often face precarious working conditions. The recent protests by gig workers in India highlight some of these issues. Workers have been demanding higher pay, better working conditions, social security benefits, and protection from exploitation by digital platforms. To provide further analysis, we have sociologist Madhu Babu Chikile, author of the article and expert on social structures. Madhu Babu, welcome to the show. Thank you, Bharadwaj. It's great to be here. Madhu Babu, gig workers are a growing part of the global workforce. From a sociological perspective, how do you see their role in the broader social structure? What social issues are tied to the gig economy? Well, Bharadwaj, the gig economy has created both opportunities and challenges. On one hand, it has democratized access to jobs for many individuals, particularly those who may not have access to traditional employment. On the other hand, it also exposes the gaps in labor laws and protections. In many societies, we have seen a rise in informal work where gig workers are often treated as independent contractors rather than full time employees. This lack of formal recognition leads to issues such as exploitation, lack of social safety nets, and economic insecurity. From a social justice perspective, the rise of gig work also exacerbates existing inequalities, particularly in developing countries like India. The absence of benefits and job security is a critical issue for workers who are already vulnerable. We need to rethink labor policies to ensure that these workers are protected and treated fairly. That's a powerful analysis, Madhu Babu. What changes do you think need to happen at the societal level to better support gig workers? First and foremost, society needs to recognize gig workers as a vital part of the workforce. It's not just about fair wages but also about providing basic rights and protections, things like access to healthcare, retirement benefits, and paid time off. Additionally, social movements and policy reforms are crucial. Governments must create laws that ensure gig workers are protected from exploitation while still maintaining the flexibility that makes the gig economy appealing. So, what needs to change to improve the lives of gig workers? We need to create specific laws that ensure the welfare of gig workers. These laws should guarantee fair wages, safe working conditions, and access to social security benefits. It's crucial to introduce social security schemes like health insurance, pension funds, and workers' compensation for gig workers to safeguard their future. Companies in the gig economy must ensure that workers are treated fairly. This includes offering adequate pay, job security, and benefits like health insurance. As we look to the future, the gig economy is set to grow even more, creating new jobs and economic opportunities, but without proper reforms and protections, gig workers will continue to face significant challenges. It's crucial that both the government and companies take strong actions to protect gig workers' rights and ensure that the gig economy benefits everyone, not just the platforms and business that drive it. Thank you for listening to today's episode of In My View Opinion Matters. I hope this discussion about the gig economy has given you valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities faced by gig workers. Stay tuned for more discussions and don't forget to subscribe to Dravidian News TV on YouTube. This is your host SK Bharadwaj signing off. Remember, opinion matters and we will continue to discuss the issues that shape our world. Thanks again to Madhu Babu Chikile for his expert analysis today. Thank you, Bharadwaj. It's been a pleasure to discuss these critical issues with you.